Humm, baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel, and today I may be going on a little bit of a rant. Okay, viewer discretion advised. I'll try not to cuss too much, but I'm really pissed off. I am really pissed off. First of all, shout out to Stephen Cronin, my newest subscriber. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We talk baseball all the time here. Post-game shows, pre-game shows. We cover all the trades, all those details, as well as documentaries, streaming, MLB The Show, all kind of stuff. If it's baseball related, it's here. I'm about to start covering more college baseball and minor league baseball because obviously Major League Baseball doesn't exist right now and may not exist for some time as the start of spring training has been delayed. And you know what? I'm not so pissed off that they're having a labor dispute. It happens. I'm not pissed off that the players are not happy with the old CBA. They want a lot of changes, and I'm not pissed off that the owners are hesitant to give them those changes because that's normal stuff, okay? But what I'm pissed off about is they have made close to no effort. We're talking 7-minute meeting, 10-minute meeting, 15-minute meeting. Like they didn't even meet over serious topics for the first 2 months after the lockout began. What the hell is that? Y'all are making no effort. You know you're going to meet again. So why not just continue? Are you fatigued after 15 minutes? You can't take 15 minutes? This is what I don't understand. And MLB said that the lockout, which I understand, you don't want the players to go on strike. You don't want to start without a CBA. I understand that. But what kind of a damn jumpstart was that? Jumpstart negotiations? Y'all didn't even talk for 2 months. And now that spring training is getting delayed and people who plan to go to those games and travel, which I was planning on it for a time, I was seriously thinking about going to spring training this year, and I started looking at, plans and started scheduling it out. And then once the lockout, I was like, screw that. I'm not going to start spending money, buying tickets, planning, and I don't even know if there's going to be a spring training or when it's going to be. So I canceled that. And not only that, I may not even go to any MLB games this year. I don't know why I support them. Why am I going to give them my money? Because they obviously don't care that much about us. We're the ones that pay them. And they are making no effort. And now they're canceling games and disappointing people, having to give refunds. This is total trash. I'm pissed off. And just now they're acting like, no, we're going to be meeting every day. We're going to be meeting every day to get this done. Where you been, mother effers? Now you're going to meet every day? You've had forever to meet every day. Tell me I'm wrong, man. Bro, you don't understand business, man. I get it, man. I get it. They don't like each other, and it's tough to come. But 15-minute meeting every now and then. After all this time, they've had all off season. Let's get into this article before I get more pissed off. Start of spring training has been delayed. Negotiations between MLB and the MLB PA will continue. The league announced, and the first week of exhibition games will not be played. I mean, I can't believe it. This is just BS. If they've been meeting every day or most days and putting in the hours and really, you're trying, I really wouldn't be as mad. I'd be like, you know what, this must be bad. They can't figure out anything. They're trying, but we just have to be patient. That's not the case. They're putting almost zero effort. We regret that without a collective bargaining agreement in place, we must postpone the start of spring training games until no earlier than Saturday, March 5th. And remember 2020? How it kept getting delayed. Remember the pandemic? I know that was a different situation. Don't get me wrong, but I think I remember this. Giving us a little date so we get excited. Remember, it was first delayed 2 weeks. Again, that was the pandemic. That was a different situation. But even after the pandemic, when they started, well, not after the pandemic was still going, but when they started to plan the season in 2020, remember they couldn't come to an agreement. They were sending back and forth proposals, and they could never come to an agreement until Rob Manfred forced them to play. We could be in trouble, guys. All 30 teams are unified in their strong desire to bring players back to the field and fans back to the stands. Well, I'm sure you are, because that's how you get your money, and that's the only reason that they'll ever agree to anything. The clubs have adopted a uniform policy for full refunds, which obviously, and we are committed to reaching an agreement that is fair to each side. Oh, I'm sure you are. On Monday, members of the owners' bargaining committee will join an in-person meeting with the Players Association to remain every day of the week to negotiate and work hard. Now you're going to negotiate and work hard. Now you're gonna come every day, hard. You stupid mother effers. You should have done that from day one. Take a day or two off if you want, but you should have, in December, y'all should have been going every day working hard to negotiate. January, February, We're now almost in February 20th. And y'all are now going to meet every day? So I'm not planning to go to many big league games this year. I'm not planning to go to many big league games this year. I'm not a wealthy person. I don't have a lot of money. When I go to a Major League Baseball game, when I buy merchandise, it comes at a serious cost. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not a big income guy. I would like to be, okay? I think most of us would like to be. I'm trying to build my businesses, okay, like Humm Baby Baseball, but I haven't made it yet, okay? So when I go spend $50, $100, $200 to go to a game, that hurts. It hurts pretty bad, okay? But I do it anyway. But maybe not this year. I don't think this year. Screw them, man. I can't say that I'll never go to a game again because that's just not going to happen because I'm too big of a baseball fan, but really pissed off. The MLBPA made its latest proposal on Thursday, responding in just 2 core economic areas, Super 2 eligibility and the pre-arbitration bonus pool. Union lowered its ask regarding Super 2, proposing that the top 80% of players with 2 years plus 2 years of service time become arbitration eligible. MLB has been clear for months that expanding eligibility is a non-starter, but agrees with the goal of increasing pay for younger players. MLBPA is not playing around. They've been asking for all 2-year service time players to be eligible for arbitration, though the 80% figure would still be a sizable jump from the current system. Again, players can ask for what they want. I don't completely get it. To me, if you're you're an awesome young player, you're still going to get paid very handsomely. Maybe you're not going to get paid exactly what you deserve based on your talent around the league, but that's because everyone equally, when you're younger, first few years in the league, you're not going to get paid that. But when you hit free agency, it's time for your big payday. And it's not like you're getting paid pennies before that. Let's make no mistake about what these guys get paid in arbitration. Millions of dollars if they're good. Let's just take a look. I'm going to go take a look at Buster Posey, and I'm going to go back in his career. This was a while ago. They're getting paid better now. Salaries has gone up. But even Buster Posey, well, first of all, you get your nice little signing bonus of $6 million, but let's just ignore that because everyone's signing bonus is different. Let's ignore that. $400,000, pretty much more than I make, in my lifetime. maybe not that much, but it's plenty of money. Then he made $575,000, over $500,000 in 2011. $615,000 in his MVP year 2012. Now we know this is not, he deserves more than $615,000. And guess what? The next year he makes in arbitration $8 million. And then $19 million. God forbid you got to make just $500,000 for a couple years. But again, I don't understand. So I don't understand it. But then again, business is business. Union is union. They're going to fight for what they want. I get it. But they are not even trying. They've had 3 months and they've made almost no effort. That's my issue. Otherwise, I wouldn't complain about, the money and everything. I wouldn't complain about it, except for the fact that you want this, you want that, you're complaining, you're not happy, but you're not making any effort. Is it the players? I don't know. Whose job is it to call these meetings and create these meetings? I don't know. Both sides, but the MLBPA needs to be on the phone like, hey, we need to meet. What's going on? We need to meet. Let's go. And show us that. If we see that the MLBPA is reaching out, trying to create meetings, and they're not, and MLB don't want to talk about it, then we know who to point the finger at. But they won't say. Neither side will say that because neither side wanted to meet. They just were happy, just content, just chilling, and saying, "F you fans, we'll figure it out later. We don't get paid in the offseason anyway." Thursday's proposal also included an increase in MLBPA's figure for a pre-arbitration bonus pool, blah blah blah, from 100 to 115 million. MLB offered a $15 million pool from its initial $10 million offer. So, I mean, they're making little concessions here and there. But, at the end of the day, it's just bullshit. And I just can't believe what's going on right now. But spring training is delayed, and I'm going to make another video. I was going to make it part of this video, but I'm going to make a separate video, a separate rant on MLB not wanting to pay their minor leaguers during spring training. I guess we're just third world country now. Like we're China now. We just don't pay people. We just slave labor. It's all good. I'll get to that rant next. But anyway, spring training is delayed. This is complete bullshit. I don't understand why they made so little effort to make it come to this point. I do believe that they will come to an agreement. I believe there will be a season. They're not going to just lose all that money for an entire year. But I don't plan to support MLB too much this year financially. Obviously, I'll be supporting them by talking about them and doing the post games and doing all that stuff. And that's going to be, I help promote MLB myself doing all that. But as far as spending my own money, as far as going at games and throwing down $100, $200 and really, affecting me in a bad way while they're raking in the millions and for some billions for the owners, I'm not going to do that. If y'all don't care about us enough to meet and try, why should I care about y'all enough to go spend all my money and eat ramen noodles? Instead, I'll keep my money and go have a nice steak. You mother effers. Talk to y'all next time.
When the Giants come to town, it's 5